You got to be from like the southern area for Buc-ee's, right? Or do they have Buc-ee's on?
I don't know. The first time I went to Buc-ee's was here in Texas, and I'm a dedicated fan, so Buc-ee's sponsor us.
Buc-ee's is like the Walmart of gas stations.
It's good for road trips. Whenever I'm on a road trip to Austin or Houston, or if I go to where's the UNT? Denton. Mm-hmm. There's a Buc-ee's there, and oh my God, they got the best snacks.
It's the Walmart of gas stations.
I love it.
It's big as a Walmart, and you get gas, beef jerky, cinnamon rolls, sandwiches,
chicken salad, ranch crackers, Slurpees, trail meat.
The best thing about Buc-ee's is their bathrooms are
always clean. Yes, I ran through a storm to get to a Buc-ee's bathroom. Me and my little daughter. Yes, and my son was in there watching us, just laughing because it was like for real storming when we were coming back from Houston.
Yeah, like I pride Buc-ee's. Like, yes, Buc-ee.
Thank you.
You care.
Making it a safe space to blow some mud.
Oh, and Coke if that's what you do in the bathroom. Welcome to another edition of Sex and
Politics.
I'm your girl Veda Loca.
And I am Dayna J.
What are we getting into for this episode?
Well, first of all, I haven't seen you really in 2 weeks, so what you been doing?
Really? Have you ever seen me?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. We had lunch or dinner. The last time I seen you was at dinner with a state representative.
Oh, Jasmine Crockett. Yeah,
I wasn't going to say her name, but that was amazing.
Really nice that was
it
really
was
dope. And
that was the same night I went to see Beto O'Rourke speak, and I didn't tell you that I saw Freddie Haynes tackle a man.
What?
Okay, so
wait a minute. First of all, Freddie Haynes is a pastor in Dallas, Texas, at Friendship West,
and he's amazing.
It's a big mega church.
If you went to the Word, I mean, you know, I'm into the Word. I don't know about the man, but I find his Word amazing. The church is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Friendship West,
and I went to this gun violence event for Beto O'Rourke. Right, he had survivors of gun violence at this intimate town hall. People were around him in a circle. It was media
Beto,
there.
around Beto?
Yeah, around Beto. So he had all these different survivors of gun violence there, right? Mm-hmm. And it was right after the Uvalde shooting, like maybe a week later. So while he's giving his talk, this man comes in, which I think we covered him before. He was that rapper guy that did that.
In Plano or somewhere where he was rapping
to the school board, to the city, to doing a city meeting. Well, it was him. I knew it was him when he came in. But, of course, he was just trying to get a photo op or maybe do something weird to post online. Baby. And he was strapped. That was the bad part.
I don't think he was an official. I think that we got that he was actually just somebody that pulled up to a school board meeting.
Yeah, no, rapping. He has like a YouTube page.
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, okay.
So he does stuff just to, he clout chasing.
Get noticed, yeah. That's what people do now.
Yeah, he's clout chasing. So, but that was just the wrong event for that kind of, because he came in there screaming, yelling with his phone on, and then he had on a jacket, but underneath his jacket, it looked like he was packing. Baby, when I say Freddie Haynes ran across that, first of all, I was recording. I didn't know what was happening. I just heard yelling. I seen Freddie Haynes dash across that auditorium, pick the man up, throw him over his shoulders. Then, like, the rest of security came and they escorted that man out. I was like,
Pastor cannot do that.
Oh, Pastor can do that to save lives.
Pastor cannot do that because he would have all the women in the church wanting to fuck. Like if you see your pastor just casually taken down an armed intruder, we
but it was kind of sexy though.
Hello.
Because at first I didn't know who it was.
Everybody in the church want to fuck Freddie Haynes now.
And also it's funny that you say that because all the ladies that were a part of putting the event together afterwards, like we had a black lady little circle.
What was they saying?
That was like, girl. I was like, was that Freddie Haynes? I was like, girl, it sure was. You saw how you took that man down?
And I bet you
when you want to take me down.
Next week she had a pencil skirt on, real tight, boobs up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
walking like Marilyn Monroe.
But I was just so impressed how quickly he moved. I said, he must have played sports or something growing up. And it just made me feel safe. and protected.
I think Pastor Freddy Haynes is actually going to go into politics because he is just so needed and he is so into it.
And he's
an excellent preacher. Let me tell you about this preacher. I'll never forget, like, one of the first times I ever went to his church, Friendship West, he started reciting Tupac lyrics.
And I love him for that.
And I was looking around like, Mom, because, I had to go with my mom because that's the only reason you don't get me there. So I was like, Mom, what is going on? He's reciting Tupac lyrics. And I just was hooked from there.
I love it because even so, I watch all the time. Every Sunday on YouTube, I try to watch. And he was talking about Golden State Warriors this weekend. But he's from the Bay Area. Well, he's from San Francisco. But he was raised here. So he's always reciting Tupac. Sometimes he'll do Too Short. And I'd be like, sir.
Yeah, I think he threw Biggie in there one time. Yeah,
he does Biggie all kind of, so he makes it relevant. And, I mean, it's for our demographic, our age range. I love it. He'll even do, like, J. Cole and the Baby. But when I saw him take that man down, I was like, he about that life. Don't play with him. Okay. Yeah. Because I've seen him all over, too. I've seen him in a bunch of protests. That's what made me like him. Because whenever I'm at a protest, I see him there often. So that was cool. That's one thing I did during the 2 weeks that we were away from each other. What did you do?
Well, shit. This is it's nothing.
What you do this weekend? What you been up to? It's summertime and shit.
Girl, I don't give a fuck. What is going on? What have we all been doing but sitting here listening to gun control? Like, literally, that is taking over everything. And then being in Texas, it's because, Uvalde is in Texas. And then, we have this one... I don't know what he is. He's a dummy for real. But we have this one politician in Texas now that is drawing up new legislation to keep kids from going to drag race shows.
Oh, so, Lord Jesus Christ.
Like, that literally has just been sitting on me because, first of all, the kid went to a drag show with their parents, right? Because there's this like
clean
brunch.
To me.
Oh no, it's like they're not waving their penises out. You don't see titties, penis.
I mean, their makeup be bomb, their outfits be bomb.
Yeah, and they're putting on a show. So this politician, I don't even know his name, but he saw this video, and so he literally decided to write up legislation to ban kids from going to drag shows, right?
I think that's crazy.
Well, it's really crazy because it was right after Uvalde shooting.
And there's more important things we could be doing. Like, why can't you ban people under 21 from being able to get AR-15s? Like, that would be more impactful, right?
Yeah, but you'd rather ban a child from seeing somebody
having good, clean fun with his parents. If that's what his parents want to do, freedom. Freedom.
Yeah.
Texas say, oh, hollering freedom. Where's the freedom in me parenting? I can't decide what books I want my children to read at school, but you want to tell me I can't take my kids to drag shows? Like,
yeah, and you went with your parents. I don't understand that.
Freedom.
That means that, to me, that's like he is... Guys like that, people like that, I think really are closetly super freaks.
Because
I think he's a closet super freak. Like, he's probably one of them men that like to get shitted and pissed on.
I agree because
I believe it.
Remember how I learned the word rimming from our illustrious Republican representative from up north in Plano. Like, everybody should be able again to do what they want to do as long as it's consent. Like, as a parent, that's your child, so you're consenting as two parents to take your child to a drag show. Even though it ain't that big of a deal to me. But for all you people out there that believe in freedom.
Now, mind you, and this is different legislation that's going on in Texas. Because, there's legislation going on in Texas that is banning parents from giving their children, like, transition medication. Gender-affirming
care.
Yeah.
So all kind of care. And our totally fucked up governor and our fucked up lieutenant governor are going after children and sending CPS to homes when they find out. However, I don't know if neighbors are reporting them because, we have these stupid laws here in Texas and they're trying to take parents away from their kids. I mean, all behind these families' personal choices, again, medical decisions. And this is why it always comes back to abortion for me. And when it comes to these medical decisions between families, the government should stay out of people's business, bedrooms, vaginas, children's parenting, as long as they're safe and healthy. Like, I don't, this is a waste of taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. Like, you really should be getting gun laws together because, and I will say this, I do believe that some of these kids are too young to be making some of these gender affirming decisions, but that's cool. But that's not none of my business.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's family over there.
That's that family over there. If you know, I remember it was Clarice Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. You know, her son started wearing a dress really, really, really young, and I was like, oh, do he really know? Or even Dwayne Wade's daughter.
For me,
I'm sorry, her daughter. Mm-hmm. His daughter. Like, do they really, really know? I don't know if they know that young. But that's the parent to know. Exactly. It's none of my business they know that young. That baby is not in my house. That I don't have to buy that baby no dress or no slacks, no underwear, no training bra, no condoms.
No
I don't gotta buy that baby nothing.
I'm on no real pads for the fake period.
No, and that baby has nothing to do with over here. So I don't understand why Texas legislation is so gung-ho on being in people's homes.
Or if you're in Florida with DeSantis,
don't say gay.
I almost said it. Gay.
Don't. Damn it.
Well, we in Texas though. That's just a waste of fucking time.
Don't say guns.
Yeah.
Because we love them. And don't take away our Second Amendment.
Okay, but we can't have freedom in no other area.
Don't say AR-15s.
Oh shit, here we go.
Because we need those.
And it just doesn't make sense to me how, but again, you know what it is? It does make sense because they are in the pocket of the NRA. These people are funding their campaigns in order for them to stay in power. And nothing rallies people more in Texas than hate.
Well, you know what? Also, I agree that they're in the pockets of NRA, but we elected these assholes, okay? And when I say we, I don't mean like me and Dayna, because we did not elect Governor Greg Abbott, but they are elected, and until the people that are electing these hillbilly looking ass motherfuckers, until those people smarten up and say, okay, already, I mean, I'm racist, but I don't want my kids to die at school. Like, so what do I do? Do I keep voting for this motherfucker over here who does not care about my kids? All they care about is that dollar and what the fuck ever, and getting shitted and pissed on behind closed doors, because I know half of them do that. Into. I know they gotta be in it because they're so anal. Like, they're so anal. They like anal.
They probably like getting their prostate massaged by men and women. See, now she got me in this bandwagon. Let me not go there.
They gotta love anal. You can't be so anal you don't look at the.
I would like to say a lot of things right now, but I'm not going to say it.
Go ahead. Why not? This is
I'm holding back right now. I'm just going to put something in my mouth.
Girl, say it. You're not allowed to hold back.
I am just a little bit. I'm waiting for the right time.
Okay.
But speaking of rallying people around hate, so I don't know if you guys heard about this hate group that all got in this U-Haul van in Idaho to go to a pride event to incite a riot.
I think it was like 20 something. 31 together. It was like 20 something got into the U-Haul, and somebody at the hotel spotted. How the hell you got 20 white men with camouflage, face masks, all looking like, you know,
like you were part of an extremist group,
right? Getting into a U-Haul van, like,
and we all back there.
911. Can I? What's your emergency?
About 20 men get in the back of a van and they have shields and they're wearing camo and they just look crazy. Please help. But I just feel like with the gas prices so high, how much it costs to travel. These people came from, I think, like 21 different states, but they rallied around the founder of the Patriot Front is what it's called. Where is he from? Of course he's from Dallas, Fort Worth. Of course he went to high school in Capel. Of course he's just like the other Richard Spencer. These motherfuckers what is in the water here in Texas is what I don't understand.
Well, that was racism. That's in the water. That was racism. That's like
Let me not drink this thing.
That was definitely racism, you know, because I mean, but I will say that at least they didn't have guns. And they didn't have knives. They was just going out there to bully gay pride.
They were going to incite a riot.
They were going to bully the
smoke
gay pride
bombs
people
and shit like that.
Yeah, like,
but it's like
let them, so we can see who the fuck they are. Like
that's why I'm glad
now their bosses or now their organizations that aren't affiliated with their proud patriot looking asses can see. Okay, well, oh my God, that's the nigga from T-Mobile that unlocked my phone. Are you serious? I'm never going to T-Mobile again. You'll never touch my phone again.
Like what the hell? Like that's, you know what?
That
that's
was
a good
supposed
point.
to happen. happen.
And that's why I like when the police arrested them, they took their masks down so that the different news entities that were out there can get their face on camera.
Oh, they all got mugshots. Their mugshots are everywhere.
I love it because these are the people that we work with, right? Like, I was on a Teams meeting this week at work. Mm-hmm. So there was a shooting, like, literally right around the corner from here. Mm-hmm. Somebody went to this field house, and I don't know if he was having I don't know what the hell was going on, but he went to a place where there were 250 kids with a gun in them. But the police here, they weren't having it. They said they arrived within 5 minutes and they killed him within 10.
Yeah, but let's be realistic. He had a fucking handgun. It wasn't an AR-15. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true.
You know, it was a big difference. You know,
it's a huge
difference. And yes, I applaud the police for taking him down right away. But you know, that's just like, you know, saying, what would you do when you get to the bridge? Are you gonna jump or are you gonna stay? Well, I don't know. Is there a motherfucking shark down there? Because is there a shark down there? Because a handgun is not a shark. AR-15 can take the whole out
in a minute. You could take out dozens of people in a minute.
And granted, they might not even know what he had. They might have just went and said, "Fuck, we going in because Uvalde, we ain't gonna look like that."
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
I'm glad that they did go in like that.
Deplorable.
But you know, that just goes to show, okay, we can have these gun laws and we can do what we want to do, but people are hurting. People are hurting, and I don't know if this is how true this is, but I got word that he was looking for his girlfriend or somebody cheated, or so it wasn't like he was going in here to shoot kids.
He was looking for someone. Yeah. So that's why I tend to believe that he was probably. Well, I'm not gonna say what race he was. I would just say that was.
Guess what race? Guess
what race?
Guess what?
I'll just say
what race this is.
What a dissect.
Let's play. We don't even know yet, but let's take a guess.
Yeah, for real.
Black.
Or Hispanic.
I'm gonna say he black. What's his name? Read his name.
Let me see what his name is.
Let his name.
I know.
His name
I feel like see, I'm torn
WFAA.
because
I think he's black because his name starts with a BR.
I felt like his name was like Ned or something.
I think his name starts with a BR.
Because I was like,
that's giving me Brandon,
sir.
Black Brandon, though.
Oh my God,
was he black? What I tell you, and God, you know, rest his soul.
His name is Ned, though. See,
it's not Ned. It's Ned.
His last name is Ned. His name is Brandon Ned.
What I tell you?
Look, let me show you a picture of him.
And unfortunately, our producer's name is Brandon too.
He was looking for his baby mama that was cheating on him.
See, I told you.
No,
I told you that, you know, he wasn't going in looking for kids to kill, but because you can't get a hold of your emotions, you die. You die because is it worth it? Is your baby mama pussy that good that you gotta take a gun and go into a building full of kids and pop off? Like what?
I don't know.
Is the baby mama and
look, like, all I know is that shit is still crazy. But again, that's a personal beef. That's different than what you were saying. These shooters going there and getting these AR-15 with hundreds of magazines, wearing tactical gear, helmets. That's some personal shit. And that's why he only had a handgun so he could pop who he was specifically looking for.
I don't even think he went in there to kill kids. I just think I don't know. I'm not even gonna speculate. But thank God all the kids were safe.
Everyone was safe, yeah.
And unfortunately he had to die over some pussy.
And so we were talking about this. So I'm at work. I'm in training for a new department. I have a trainer and about, I don't know, maybe 16 people in this training class. So I come back from lunch and I was talking to another coworkers of mine. And when everyone else popped the meeting, I was like, okay, we're saved by the bell. They're like, saved by the bell? What are you talking about? I was like, well, he and I were talking about, they thought we were talking about something crazy. I said, we were talking about a shooting that just happened about 10 minutes from my house. My trainer goes into this diatribe about how gun control laws won't change anything. Then she starts talking about sex rings. So now I know you believe in Pizzagate and that Hillary Clinton was organizing a sex ring at a pizza shop. It was just like crazy to me to be in my workplace and hear people express their beliefs. Because she is also here in Texas. She's She lives by Denton. And it's just like she kept saying that it's not the guns, it's the crazy people. I said it's the crazy people with access to guns. Like, I was trying to be quiet for a long time. Mm-hmm. But then I said, if the crazy people didn't have access to AR-15s, will you think these many people were getting killed? And then not only crazy people with access to AR-15, but suicide is the #1 killer of people with weapons. So it's like, if people didn't have access, because it's crazy people everywhere, and I get so incensed because it's crazy people everywhere, right? I don't care if you're in the UK, I don't care if you're in Australia, I don't care if you're in Mexico. There's crazy people everywhere, but access to guns make it worse. Because if I'm crazy and I go in my dad's room and I'm like, oh, he got 27 AR-15s, he has rifles, he has long guns, he has handguns, there's bullets in there. Well, shit, that just ups the ante for me to be able to harm people, right? Or harm myself. So I get a little frustrated when I hear people not talking about actual facts, where they're talking about stuff that they just heard casually on social media, because everyone is like looking up stuff on these different platforms and not really looking up actual numbers. Because I didn't even know that, I watch Fox News. Fox News is always talking about Chicago, right? And about the gun violence in Chicago. Chicago is not even in the top 20 cities in the United States with gun violence. Mm-hmm. You know what is #1? And going back and forth with #1? St. Louis in Missouri and some city in Wyoming. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because they have the most lax gun laws. And I said this in the middle of a Zoom meeting. And I know it didn't go over well, but it's just facts. And then everyone got really quiet, which I like. And so it was just like, let me plant some facts, because let's look at where the actual gun violence is taking place and what is driving this.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but there's no one thing that's going to take
it's a multi-pronged approach.
And so the conversation has to be expanded more than just guns. It has to talk about mental health. Absolutely. It has to talk about gun control. It has to talk about, what can we do in schools. And I don't mean giving teachers guns. I think that's the dumbest shit you could ever think of. But as far as like providing types of health care for these kids when they're young, so you can maybe pinpoint these kids that look like they might want to go crazy and do some shit like this, like giving these kids access to mental health at a very young age continuously. Like, fuck trigonometry, okay? Fuck trigonometry. How about take that out? Take art out. I know we love art.
No, you know because I need an outlet. Because if I'm crazy, maybe I need to scribble some shit, draw some shit,
I'd rather my son or daughter have a mental health class than a fucking art class. I don't need no more of your little turkey ass finger drawings. Fuck your little hand shit. Gobble gobble my ass. How is your mental health?
Like your ass
How do you communicate with your parents? How do you communicate with your teachers? What do you do when you're angry? Breathing exercises. Who do you talk to when you have a problem? Have you ever been touched? Like, what is going on with your life? Who do you go to? You know what I'm saying? I don't want your little gobbly ass handprints no more.
I like all that though, because for some kids, they use art as therapy, right?
No, not in school. They don't. They use art as a way to get on their fucking phones.
Art can be therapy.
Y'all need to draw this shit, bitch. I'm on Facebook. Girl, how would it? That's cute. Bitch, no, this nigga did it. Oh my God, you need another crown. Hold this.
Multi-pronged approach, right? So I do believe. I believe that people need communication classes, and you know what? And I'll say this, like my nephew, we have Brittany. Her son always say, I don't learn the tools I need for life in school. Like, what they want is they want classes about communication, right? Like, what's going to prepare me for the real world? Finances, right? Banking classes. And we don't give them that. Yeah. And then
we're doing art and trigonometry.
Well, I believe in art. I love art. I do.
I'm just saying art, but I'm saying there are plenty of classes that can be taken away.
There's room in the curriculum.
There's plenty of classes that can be voided out and put in about how to have life skills, and not just finance, not just how to your credit. They need courses on credit.
But just all kind of shit.
But they need, and I don't even think teachers should be teaching that mental health course.
Shouldn't be.
It should be
mental health professionals
that have a space in a school, and not those counselors who I didn't call one year and the bitch never got back with me. Like, What the fuck? I'm counselor A through Z. Like, damn,
that's
bitch.
exactly how they do too.
Not G through H. Or
that's exactly how they do.
P. Like, no, like that's not good. That's not good enough.
That's exactly how they do.
These kids need to see this person every day as one of their periods. One of their periods.
But the issue is education is not fully funded in our state. The issue is instead of funding mental health, a state like Ohio, what do they do right after Uvalde? They go and they sign a bill for teachers to carry in class with less than 30 hours of training, but you don't want to pay teachers. You busy banning books. You busy not funding education. You busy not giving people.
Teachers don't want to carry no gun.
They don't.
Like, these politicians are making dumb
crazy.
Shit up. Most teachers are like, you don't pay me enough to teach your fucking kid. Now you want me to protect your motherfucker
and they can't
too?
even deal with conflict. They mad at this kid. They got enough shit going on. Like, what the hell kind of world do we live in?
A politician who has not the responsibility.
And that's what we're doing here in Texas. Hello.
Yeah.
And then they're also talking too about all these different bills. But if we could fully fund education, and if we could fund healthcare in every state, so we could have these classes, right? And not only have these classes, but have parents be able to dial in to virtual therapy, right? For these kids to be able to, maybe you're at school, you sign up for therapy, and if your parents is fucked up in the head and not around, well, let me call my therapist. Let me do these things. Give them the fucking tools they need to be successful in life and handle their emotions, right? Because it's a whole bunch of fucked up people walking around here.
So basically, what we're saying is there's no one way to combat this rash of mass shootings that the United States is experiencing.
And I don't think Sarah Palin going to the House of Representatives is going to help.
What do you mean? What is going on?
Sarah Palin
where the fuck did this bitch pop up?
I'm sorry.
At?
She just popped up because I know she's gonna be gun for guns and shit. You know she is. You know she was one of the first ones going hunting and showing her family on her reality show out in the Alaska.
So what is Sarah Palin doing?
She just basically is gonna go to a runoff that they're gonna have in Alaska.
She's running for office again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes. The former Alaska governor and former vice presidential nominee, Sarah Palin, is going to try to go to the House of Representatives.
I'm going to pass on this, just like she passed on her governor job. Like, I just want to let y'all know. Governor. Like, she was in the middle of being governor, and then she passed and said, I don't want to do it. So she could what? She didn't run for anything. She just didn't want to do it.
She wanted to be vice president, so she bailed on her responsibilities.
Oh, I didn't think she bailed on that for vice president.
She just decided she didn't want to do it?
Yeah, like, because she went back to being...
Because she said, I wanted to have a reality show.
Something, yeah. It wasn't being the vice president while she bailed on being governor. She just did it because she was tired of it. Like, why would you even nominate her to do shit in the representative state
to do shit
when she didn't want to do the governor state? Yeah. People are dumb. They vote for the dumbest shit.
I mean, well, and they're gonna have another primary in August.
I remember being from DC when Marion Barry. Don't come for me. I said what I said, but
what you say about Marion?
DC
they love Marion.
They love Marion Barry, and even he was a smoked crack. There's a big difference. He probably snorted coke too, but he smoked crack. And when he got caught smoking crack, they still reelected him.
They love. I mean, I was.
People like do the dumbest. Like what?
But was he a bad politician?
Hey.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, but
can you?
Do I trust my mayor smoking crack? No, I don't want my mayor to smoke crack.
I wouldn't want but I'm just saying, like, I have to ask, like, maybe because I feel like
unless he's a close personal friend and he can get some shit done for me, like personally me, like I would elect him if I knew him and be like, Marion, sign this. Right after he smoked some crack.
Get me into
this. Give me this grant.
Yes.
Give me this lead. Oh my God, give me this contract, Marion. That's the only time I'd vote for him smoking crack.
Oh my God.
People are crazy. Like they vote so weird.
I mean, but what it goes to show is that people really don't do their research. People do. I mean, a lot of people do.
No one does their research, Dayna.
No, I'm just.
She be researching everybody on the ballot. She knew everybody on the ballot. I'm like, bitch.
And then I go canvassing. So again, even if you're a felon, you can still participate in the process, right? Volunteer, go door knocking. No, I'm not saying vote. I'm saying volunteer for a campaign, donate money. Find a candidate that will support something that you believe in. For anyone that's out there, whether it's cannabis, whether it's brothels.
So you saying you can't vote, but go out here and knock on doors for this nigga that you can't vote for?
Yeah, because maybe they'll come around. Maybe they support giving felons their right to vote. So maybe you can go ahead and support this candidate and you can gain more rights.
I don't think nobody's going to do that.
Well, I mean, it happened in Florida, right? They gave felons, because, you know, a lot in different states, it's different laws.
I don't think nobody who can't vote as a felon is going to knock on doors for...
Guess who did?
Who?
Oh my gosh. All I know is her Instagram right now, CMD. Crystal Mason. Think about Crystal Mason, not allowed to vote, but she is out there because her life is on line.
Oh, yeah, because, she need niggas to vote because they need to vote on her not going back to jail. Of course she gonna knock on some motherfucking doors like... Vote for this motherfucker because if you vote for this motherfucker, I won't go back to jail.
Oh,
that's different.
No, she still can't vote. She's trying to rally people to support a cause.
The cause of her not going back to jail. Yes, you knock on doors for that shit.
I need other felons to jump on the bandwagon
they died
and support a candidate.
They died.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, that reminds me of
We need a feel-good story.
Wait a minute though. You know, it's kind of feel good, but then it's not because she got fired. But so there's this canvasser, right? That's what Dayna was doing. She's a canvasser.
Oh shit, you right, you too.
She's a canvasser, and they knock on doors and tell them what you're supposed to do. You knock on the door, and then you go walk off.
I do, and I back up all the way because I just know I don't want you to pull out your gun.
Well, and then it's COVID.
Yes.
But that's funny because when I saw this video of her ringing the doorbell and backing up,
I
thought she was nigga knocking. I thought she was
What is nigga knocking? What is that?
You never heard of nigga knocking when you knock on the door and then you run?
Ding dong ditch?
That's nigga knocking.
Oh no, man.
That's nigga knocking.
I've never heard of that.
Like,
what is she talking about?
That is
I don't even
knocking.
use that
ding
word.
Dong, let's go. Okay.
That's called ding dong ditch where I grew up.
Well, I thought she was ding dong ditching, right?
She was
knocking. She rings the doorbell. This went viral, right? And she walks off.
Oh shit.
And the man opens the door and she's standing there talking to the man and she's like, okay, can Greg Abbott, look forward to having your vote? And the man was like, he sounded white. And the man was like, no. And she busted out laughing. And she was laughing so like, oh my God. You just said no, but that's okay, she said.
Because he's still going to be governor.
Yeah, well, she didn't say all that. But she just, because this is a black girl doing this. This is a black girl.
Shut your mother.
Yeah, it's a black girl who's canvassing for Greg Abbott.
She probably didn't really believe that. That must have been paying her.
So when she got finished, I say she was like, like slapping her knees, like, oh my God. She said, well, thank you for your no, sir. Like she was so nice. And she walked off. Well, of course, the man caught all of this on his Ring cam. So he posted it. And she got fired.
That is
from canvassing for Greg Abbott because she laughed. Like
I don't get it.
The man was nice. Everybody was nice. There was no verbal altercation. She laughed. He laughed.
That's crazy.
He laughed too. And she started to go fuck me, bitch. I was like, oh Lord, the reason people do GoFundMe is crazy. Like,
oh my God.
You don't need a GoFundMe after this. You need to go get another job. Okay?
Oh my God.
It's not a GoFundMe situation. But she did start one if you want to look her up.
That's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. Oh my God. She was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And the video was so innocent. I was like, that's funny. She had me laughing. And she had
Lord, look at what she. Okay, it was probably very hot outside.
Bitch, we in Texas. What is you saying?
Why would this woman do this? I don't understand.
What?
Why would you canvass for Greg Abbott when you can canvass for other amazing people?
Well, that's just her, Dayna.
And she can do whatever she wants. I'm just like, I don't.
She might she might, her search engine in Pornhub might be wheelchair sex.
Hey.
Wheelchair sex.
Hey.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see about that one. I just thought about that.
You are a whole problem and a mess.
Search engine, like I like seeing that.
What do you search when you're looking at Pornhub? I mean, y'all out there. Not you. I'm not asking you because we're gonna go down the rabbit hole with this one. What's a feel good story? We need something that feels good.
All of this shit felt good to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I got a vibrator right now.
I don't know. It don't feel that good.
What?
It don't feel that good.
I thought that was cute.
That was a cute story. I feel sad that she lost her job, though.
I mean, people lose their jobs. You want to play a game?
No.
Come on, say yes.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Let's play a game.
Do you have a game for us? What's the game called?
Which politician would you smash? It's time to see who's fucking.
I know, right? This is
metaphorically speaking. Like
I wish it was me, but it won't.
Why?
Because it's no choice.
You always say smash. You never want to smash.
I don't know.
She's just so stingy with her vagina.
I try to be.
Okay, let me see. Which politician would I smash?
Who would it be? Who can I to?
Would I smash? I thought we ain't already did this one.
Go back and throw it away.
Have we?
Throw it away. Get another one.
Did you know what it was though? Kwame Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, throw it away. We did.
Who got him? You did, huh?
No, I don't even remember.
I
got a red cup.
I think I got him because I was like he kind of he a pastor.
Yeah, you know
now.
you did.
Yeah, he's trying to I got that one before too.
Okay, we got to do better. That's what we got to do.
Okay,
don't worry. I'm gonna take control of the reins.
This one. Would I smash? Well, I just got Colin Powell.
Oh.
Now, you know he dead, right? So when did y'all put this in here? Because are you asking me if I'm into fucking dead guys?
Are you into, what's it called? Necrophilia?
Necrophilia, whatever. No, but I will tell you the story about... I will tell you the story about when we took a tour of a funeral home when I was with Ricky Smiley in the morning. And so Ricky has this character, Miss Bernice, John, I think it was Miss Bernice, and they had a fake funeral or something, so they gave us a tour of the funeral home, right?
Golden Gate. I don't know where this is going. Him to look at my face.
So I wanted to just see what a dead man's penis does.
Who does that?
I just wanted to
because she crazy.
Because I wanted to
They y'all crazy.
They had the like bodies that haven't even been like put together yet, right?
Embalmed
we got
and
a real tour.
So they weren't embalmed?
We're back there. I don't know.
Are they on the middle table?
They're on a table, but we didn't get to see they had them covered. But I was like, can we just move this sheet so I can see?
What kind of freak of nature are you, Veda?
I just wanted to see what the penis.
Who raised her?
Like, is it like?
Was it?
They wouldn't let me see.
Oh well, thank you.
But I'm thinking it wouldn't be
people.
because it takes blood flowing to do that. So of course the blood's not flowing. But I just wanted to see it anyway. So the answer would be a no to Colin Powell. Not at all. But pre-death,
in his prime.
Yeah, he was a sexy
man. And then too, he's Caribbean, right? His family is like from Jamaica or something.
Oh, that doesn't marry. No, man, he's married to a white woman. What does that mean? He's Caribbean, bitch. He like white women.
Oh, you just see me cross my eyes.
But
okay,
yeah, he could have got it.
To each his own.
Pre-death. All right, who you gonna pick?
All right, let's see.
It ain't gonna make it better.
You damn right ain't gonna make it. Hell to the no, Chuck Schumer. First of all, I like my Democrats to have an attitude. So it's always a Democrat from New York can get it, and it's not you. It's hopefully our next Speaker of the House, and he's showering it.
I mean, Chuck Schumer looked like he can't, like a little freaky.
I don't even care. Like, you're just so. First, oh my God, he's so spineless. I need a man with a strong spine.
You need to fuck Nancy Pelosi. That's what she's saying.
And she from Baltimore.
That's what she's saying. Right,
she from Baltimore. Her family from Baltimore, from B-more.
And you know her husband got caught DUI, so she's like looking for a friend right now.
Is she?
She's saying
she's too old for me though. I don't like pasty. I don't.
No, I hope she didn't offend any white pasty women watching, because you're not pasty.
It's pasty black women too.
You beautiful. What is pasty though?
I don't know. I'm thinking ashy, like you don't moisturize well. Okay, cut this shit off. It's too much shit in my red cup for y'all.
Bye, y'all. Your pasty head.
Don't do it. Buenas noches. Hasta mañana. Vamos a estar con una letra.
Oh, look at that. That was funny.
Oh my God, you are hilarious. Veda, I cannot believe you went to the damn funeral home. Trying to uncover.
Ricky got mad at me when I told that story.
Oh shit. But he know your personality. How can he be mad?